Hello and welcome to Dell's Gaming, and this is from the depths in the campaign at the moment, and I'm just on the bridge of the new Bremen class light cruisers that I have brought into the fleet. So just to recap from last episode onto the map, we started our attack on the Deepwater Guard after a council meeting. We built up the Blitz carriers, cruisers, Abyssos, and the destroyers. They took over this first little area here of in Erwick. I'm going to call it Erwick. Anyway, and now we're just doing a bit of recovery. I've made a few changes after finding fleet mode didn't work on my ships, so I've changed the escorts and the destroyers to work slightly differently and added target priorities to them. So the destroyer versions, the non-escort, go for big ships and the escorts go for small ships, basically. And the Blitz carriers, I've sort of done just changed a couple of little bits and pieces on them, but nothing major on the others. I've also put them into groups, so now instead of being separate, I've made the northern flotilla. It's just getting an escort come here, so it's going to have a Blitz and 4 destroyers, and the same with the southern one. And this was actually in keeping because of the let's see, the Blitz and Comet, I think the other one was called. So I must, the field. They did become sort of flotilla leaders for destroyers in some areas, so it's sort of in keeping with them. And the other bit I brought up is, or I have built up, is I have brought in the Bremen, which is the new light cruiser, and a sister ship of the, where is it? The Danzig, which is another one, and there with a couple of escort destroyers, they're becoming my new Erwick battle group, and their job is going to be, let's zoom out again, is to basically push forward into these other areas whilst the flotilla groups support them and take over any unprotected areas. So that's the plan for this particular episode. Looks like we've got a couple of Swordfish coming in, so I'm potentially going to use my 2 flotillas here to have a go at these Swordfishes. Would that be a correct way of saying it? Swordfish or Swordfishes? Multiple Swordfish would be multiple Swordfishes. Not sure. Anyway, let's get them together. I've got another escort heading towards this fleet. They seem to be splitting up, but I think I'm going to take them out as a group.
Moving out.
I think let's move this flotilla up here and this one down here, so we take them all on. I think I'm going to take them on now at distance. No, is that right? You're not in range to there, so let's bring you back here. Well, let's give that a go there. Right, I can't, so it's going to be just me against the Swordfish. That's fine, don't mind that. I think that will be adequate, about equal forces. Will be interesting to see how this sort of works out. I'll go on the field here. So just make sure I am the first one to come up against this Swordfish. Right, nice and simple. Let's go for this. Where are we? Start, begin battle. Is it everything's over? Yep, everything's being pulled in. Yep, no need to hold anything back. So let's go and have a look at the Swordfish. So another flyer, but slightly more propeller based than my Zeppelin based. So my old Wright torpedoes took some out. He doesn't fly very well. I think a lot of the Deepwater Guard airships need a bit of attention. They all seem to be flying a little bit less than ideally. Okay, that didn't take much to finish that one off, to be honest. So I'm not expecting the next one either to take much in the way of, or be a problem.
Listening.
At least the waypoint hasn't disappeared to halfway to infinity.
Moving out.
Which was happening on some of the other previous battles. Right, I'll do the other battle, but I most probably won't bother about recording because it's going to be relatively easy, I would guess. So a little battle is about to erupt with a Kalmar. So we had the two areas, the northern and southern flotillas capturing some areas, and the Kalmar came in. So we're going to use our new battle fleet, give it a little bit of a test against this Kalmar. Not expecting too much, must remember to take it off of pause so we don't get a problem. Now he'll come in close, not really worried about that. I think we should be just all coming in. I think that will do. I don't need to just put that slider up there. That's fine. Right, begin battle. So, not seen. This will be the first time the Danzigs have actually, the Bremens have actually fought with their guns on the top. They've got the right torpedoes, right heads, so they're going in, and the escorts will get in close. And we've got the modified, just take those off, the modified secondary gun, so it's already going broadside. I'm assuming that Kalmar's within a reasonable range, and firing those nice torpedoes out, or missiles. Kalmar can be a bit of a problem against ships, but since I'm an airship, I'm not expecting too much problem in comparison. Normally it relies on getting close and ramming the behemoths out of you with all of these, but yeah, those secondaries, you know, although there is a lot of HE here, they don't half rip through wood. Missiles help, of course, but yeah, they're doing quite a good job. Let's just see how we're lining up. Battle finished. Okay, that wasn't too much of a problem. I think at the beginning it got a little close. I can't remember what their attack range is. They tried to keep it 1600. Okay. So we were a little close. I could have on the battle screen pulled them off a little bit, but I don't always like doing that. Okay, let's bring them all out. We'll get them to pick up those resources and then carry on where they were headed, which was to capture this zone here. So we up the top we've got what's that, 36%, and down here we have 72%. So hopefully we should have a new few zones, and we've only got 40 minutes till the next council meeting. So we'll see what they think of the progress so far. See if we can get some more resources. But so far we're surviving. Let's put it that way. And was just about to capture a couple of more sections when I managed to get my blitz here sorted out with range. He was a little low and wasn't seeing the whole map, and then suddenly a Prowler and a Marlin appear. So looks like we've got a slightly bigger battle. We'll bring in year 13. I think we'll bring in the whole group here, the battle fleet and the flotilla south. So we will initiate a combat using against both of them and bring in my own forces. We'll see where they want to go. I'm going to have to remember to come off of pause mode, which I was in. Right, okay, so let's see, we'll bring everybody in, and what we'll do is we'll get the scout can be on the flank because that's what it does best. The Danzig can be in the center here with the Bremen. Where's the Bremen? Bremen. Up there. You can be just there. Danzig just there. So you'll start in your broadside mode and see how you go. Put the escorts, I think, up close so they can get in nice and close. Where's the G13? Can't always see which is which on this, which is annoying. 9, I guess that's the 6. There we go. Let me just try and sort these out a little bit. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. I think that will do. I will go on to the Bremen. And then let's start this battle. Ow in my ears. So, we have the Bremen. We're starting off at a nice broadside, which is always nice, although he's obviously wanting to get a little closer, which is fine because that will get us into torpedo range. Let's see if these escorts will get in nice and close against the Marlin and the Prowler. Where is the Prowler? We're taking some hits at the moment. I don't think the Prowler came in, is that? Okay, that's it. It wasn't quite at full on the slider. It's only fair, all against all, everything against everything. So my destroyers, they're taking a little bit of damage, but that's sort of okay. It looks like there's some. Are they missiles? They seem to be just going, yeah, nowhere. Are they just? Well, I'm not sure what that Marlin is firing out. Are they crams or missiles? I'm not quite sure. Taking a bit of damage, but my own missile interceptors are coming in. I do have some interceptors on here at least. I'm not sure. These are mines or missiles or unguided missiles? Not quite sure really. We're taking a few hits on the nose, which I think when I was designing it, it can take a few hits on the nose. It's taking some on the side now, but that's fine. Oh, my escorts did not go into battle mode for some reason. Okay, maybe they were too far away. Might have to have another look at them. There's obviously something not quite right with them. Oh, took a big missile hit from one of my turrets, or both my top turrets actually. So I think is that the Bremen? I think that might be the Bremen. Let's just check. Well, that's the Danzig. So the Danzig's taken a bit of damage there, losing a bit of altitude, unfortunately. But the Bremen should still be coming in and giving plenty of damage. Let's go and have a look at the Marlin, see what damage we are doing to it. Let's just put it into pause while I move a little quicker. There's a lot of there's a lot of confetti coming off of this, so I'm guessing we are getting a lot of shots in. The old missiles, the right missiles are doing a job. The Marlin's quite well armoured, so we're not going to be getting the APS shots taking much out. I don't know though. There's quite a bit of shots coming in, doing little bits of damage, but I think it's going to be, these missiles are going to be doing the bulk of it, and they're going to be coming in from the destroyers as well, so that's cool. Everything's still on attack, which is good. Don't know why the destroyers. I think maybe I'll have to have a look. Doesn't matter. Okay, Marlin is down. which is good. That was a good test. Looks like 2 escorts got in nice and close, which is what they're supposed to do. Let's go and have a look how we're doing against the Prowler. Damage wise, Danzig, sorry, repaired itself. I do rely on repairs a lot. I'm going to say that now. Most of my designs are repair heavy, let's put it that way. So a little bit twin guard, more missiles coming in from the destroyers there, and the Bremens are now, they've come down in height a little bit, Bremen and Danzig, because they try to stay about 50 meters above whatever their target height is to ensure that they get that good broadside. What's my distance to them? Yeah, they're about broadside range as well. Prowler will be firing out some of its crams, but yeah, we seem to be taking that Prowler out without a problem. Just out of interest, that's a... I can't remember how many, what it is. Is it about nearly 100,000 point ship? In the... is it easy? Medium, let's say medium. Admittedly, I think we did outnumber. We certainly outnumbered him. I don't think we outpowered him. I think he was a powerful ship. We just had the good missile spam. Okay. Well, that was a good little test of the battle. And the ships in general. Nice. Right. I will go and have a look at those ships. So basically we'll pick up those resources, and then we do have this Erwick outlet as our the fishing hole. So we've got a few more captures to go though. I want to capture some bits up the north as well before we take that one, and I need to get another miner ready to take over the fishing hole as a valid area. So let's
moving out.
Let's see what we can do and just check a few things before I go too far. And coming up close to the next council meeting, we've just got a little interception by the Coffin Nail. Now, the Coffin Nail 100k ship, very high. I'm not sure if our simple South Flotilla will quite have enough. That the Coffin Nail can be quite a dangerous foe. So I might stop the capture here just to make sure that I can intercept this Coffin Nail, because I feel he could do a lot of damage to this flotilla south, and that's what the battle groups there is there for, is to do the main battle. So I'm going to do the battle with the battle group rather than the destroyer group. We'll see how it goes. I think these should be enough against the Coffin Nail, so we'll leave these doing the capturing, and we've also got a capture heading going on in the north, so I think that will be both advantageous, but we'll just ensure our success by initiating it, I think, with the battle group here, rather than he may blockade these, but that's fine. As soon as I can, I will initiate the battle. There we go, and then tell my group to go back. There we go. Right, starting all in. So yeah, I think that will be fine. Also, I noticed what was wrong with the escorts. It wasn't actually anything wrong. Their control block set for 4,500 meters, and I think it started a little bit further than 4,500 potentially. This one as well might be the same sort of thing. So let's just start the battle. Hopefully everything will go okay. Oh, it's a bit loud when I get started in there. Okay, we're starting to hit. He's very high. Let's just make sure, take that off. Let's just make sure everyone's on attack. That's good. Right, we will go and have a look at the old Coffin Nail. I I remember the early game where there was a free Coffin Nails at that time used to come in against you early on as a special mission. Oh, that's a big old missile coming in there. No range. You have no range, sir. And that used to kill you at the start on occasion. It used to be powerful. This is not quite as powerful as that early one. Nice design. Mainly those guns at the bottom are designed to take ships which are low, but all my ships should be trying to gain height against this, and they've already shredded. The APS guns have shredded that gun off, which is good. Maybe I was a little overestimating the power of this, because we're doing quite well actually. Let's have a look. I don't think we've even got the missiles coming in yet. Oh, speak of the devil, there's the missiles. I think it's mainly been the old APS guns have been shredding away bits on this, and yeah, making the mass confetti on the bottom. Let's have a look at how we're doing over here. Let's just speed it up a little bit. So these are the these two are running a sort of trying to get an ideal distance. Okay, fair enough. And our escorts are getting in close, which does mean they're subject to potentially getting hit, but they're also getting around the side. They've only got simple guns. It's their missiles mainly which should be doing the damage, although it's not using them. I wonder if it's because it thinks you're too high. Another thing to check on them. Potentially they're not firing because it's above the limit that I may have set for them, which is fine. We'll have to have a look on that. I think now that they should start firing, surely. Why are you not? Are you trying to fire missile? Oh, he's going to be AI dead, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. Crisis averted. It wasn't really a crisis. So a little bit left before the council meeting, about 16 minutes. So we will sort these out. I've seen a pilferer around this area, but no other. There was a Kalmar, I think, went north. Nothing else that I noticed in the area so far. And it is now time for another council meeting. Didn't quite manage to capture a couple of the other zones. Did see a lot of movement in the area around that fishing hole. But let's see what the council has to say now to me. Obviously, I am somewhat unliked by the Deepwater Guard. Where's the old Onyx watch? I'm never terrible at telling which one's which here. Where we go. Onyx watch. Oh, he's happy with me. Hello, Mr. Onyx watch. You like me, don't you? Actually, the white flares do as well, which is interesting. Lightning hoods. Well, they're okay, but not great. I'm not hoping to see them soon. And of course, grey cat talons, well, do they like anyone? Oh, they like everybody actually, except the Scarlet Dawn. Right, so options. Now we're still up against Deepwater Guard, and I could get leader war against Deepwater Guard. 800 commodities. That's a lot of commodities. I don't really need it, but it's a lot of commodities. Join Onyx Watch in a Deepwater Guard and the Lightning Hoods. Now this one, 2.6 million. That's also a lot of commodities, but it brings the Lightning Hoods into play. Will my ships go up against Lightning? I've not tested them. And if I go up against the Lightning Hoods, that also means that the White Flayers would potentially come into play as well, I think. Lightning Hoods, where's the White Flayers? The White Flayers are up there. Yeah, not too bad. Okay. Now, I don't want to something that costs me commodities. That would be a bad thing to do. Let's see. White flares against them. I could get 1 point. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Onyx Watch Deepwater Guard. So the TG want to fight everybody. Or I can lead a war against everybody. No, don't think that would work. What else have we got? Join White Flares and Deepwater Guard. Why is the Deep White Flares leading a war against the Deepwater Guard and Lightning Hoods? I thought the White Flares and the White Lightning Hoods are, or does the White Flares just really hate everybody? Yeah, maybe that's an unusual one. That could be a way to split up those two, to join one of them to make them not like the other. That'd be an interesting way to play this diplomatic game, is to try to get everybody attacking everybody else and no one likes anybody, so there's battles happening all over the map. That'd be an interesting one. I think at the moment though I'm going to stay with leading the war against the Deepwater Guard. This gives me plenty of commodities and enough to bring in a battleship, maybe a heavy cruiser. I've got an armoured cruiser that I could bring in using that, but yeah, then maybe that's enough. Let's not go over the top. I think that's good enough. So based on these, also you've got how often, so I think I could stretch this out for a few more little commodities, shall we say. Some of 2 hours, yeah, some of you say for 2 hours gives me 800. Yeah, I think that's fine. So Deepwater Guard, who don't like me anyway, or I don't like them because they called me names, so I'm gonna continue my war against Deepwater Guard. Now that should mean over here, if I let's just put this down on slow mode for the moment and go over to here, we should have, let's see, we got materials in there. If I go into my here and then go, where are we? Here, we've now got 946,000 commodities, because I hadn't used all the ones from the previous one, sitting there waiting to be used if I require them. I only have to press F5 and boom, I have commodities. That's nice, I like that. But my plan at the moment is, just so you can see what's going on the big map, is I want more of this area. I want the Deepwater Guard area. So this is capturing this area, just about complete. He's just going to basically make his way around the north. I'm going to basically try and scout around the north area, stop anyone else getting into this zone as much as I can. Mainly the Onyx Watch. This is mine. They can bugger off. I want this area. And we're capturing here. Now we've got a gantry there. We've got a Conger is moving in. Conger can be a pain. Conger, 170,000. Got lots of guns. I've seen lots of Marauder, Pilferer, what else have I? Patchwork, Red Tuna, Snapjaw. I've seen other walruses delivering resources. So I think the next battle is going to be this Conger. Then I need to see if I can take this fishing hole. So let's get this my battle group in fast to protect my destroyer group, and we'll see if we can take out the Conger and this gantry at the same time. Actually, I'm going to try and do a double whammy, for want of a better word. Yeah, let's see what we can do against this Conger. Okay, that's good enough. Long range, I like long range battles, so we're going to go against both of these with long range battles with our group. We're going to bring in the destroyer as well, although I'm going to push some of these back. Scout can come back, although the... yeah, he's going to try and get in close. That's fine. I'm going to try and get...
listening.
Maybe some of these to do a missile strike very early on. I also modified... oh, come on. Ah, no mind. Okay, and over here we're going to get... let's see. We need to get...
listening.
The destroyers up early. No, that's not what I want. You... You're... where's he going? Okay. I don't know. Let's leave it there. Bring everything in. Go on to the Bremen. Begin battle. Where am I? Oh, lots of noise at the beginning. Okay, let's make sure everyone's on attack. Everybody is on attack. Right. Let's go and have a look at this Conger. Alright, where are you? Oh, Conger's over here. Want to make sure that we're... so, the destroyers, I put these destroyers in close. Hopefully so that they could get some torpedo shots in first. I'm hoping that's how it's going to work. Might take some damage. Where's your mate? Where's your mate? I thought there was 4 of you. Let's just make sure we're not... ah, hasn't... slider again. Wasn't quite all the way to the edge. There we go. Oh. So, I'm expecting some damages here. You've taken a bit of damage, and... have we got one down? Is that mine? Or is that... oh no, that's one of his... is it an Atlas? Looks like an Atlas. Okay. Conger's the main one with his nice flashy guns. You're the main thing. He's taken out, having a go at one of my destroyers, but we do have a nice broadside of air torpedoes coming in. It's a pity about the one destroyer there, taking a fair bit of damage. Let's have a look. Poor thing, but yeah, 92%. To be expected. You just took a missile from round the back. You took one for the side, did you? Oh, he's some of these missiles, they're coming in at a slight round the back, and yeah, not enough. But it did do. It's still going. It's still going. It's still going. It will get in there in a second. Go on. No, it does. It knows where it wants to be. Oh, is that an APS gun? Potentially an APS gun. Just a little. Although he's actually trying to go for the over there. Right, let's see how we're doing on this side. We should be getting shots coming in on this side from the cruisers. Let's have a look at the cruiser. Cruiser is at what sort of range? Now, yeah, about that. Right, we've got them both lined up. They should support each other, which is good. We've got the Blitz up here as well, running, sort of just staying at distance, up and down, at range, doing some nice damage. Ooh, destroyer definitely down there. Let's see how the others are doing. We have got shots going in, I can see the nice broadsides flowing in, which is good. And confetti coming out the Conger, which is a good thing. There's a lot of metal on this, so if these, again, if they can take out the support, you can see that there's holes appearing. And if the shells can then get inside, let's, whoops, that's the wrong one. There we go. Why don't I try just using the view camera mode on here so we can see what's happening. And missile up the Jaxie. So the Conger's got quite a lot of these APS guns by the looks of it in this area, which is what's doing a lot of the damage to the destroyers. As you can see, yeah, definitely something that the destroyers are not really designed against, but as long as they get a few missile hits out, that's the important bit. Alright, let's see if I go, yeah, okay, now I can go into free camera mode, which is good. I'm just testing a few things out with the camera. Looks like the Conger is going down, which is good, because this is quite a, let's have a look at it. Let's have a look. It's quite a 150 firepower. You know, it's nearly 170k cost, so it's not something to be sniffed at. And we've still got atlases on the field as well, which are giving us a few little extra issues. We've got our various destroyers. Frame rate's running a little low with all these blocks online, but okay in general. That's the close-in destroyer. Fires a lot of small missiles rather than the big ones, which is good. We've almost severed the head off of the Conger, and I think all the ammunition and everything on the inside of these guns has gone. Yeah, so we've blown the inside of it up. Happy with that. And there it is going. I think it's only held on by brown paper. Right, so now the cruisers, they've actually kept in a nice little group, which is quite interesting. They followed each other. I like that. Right, they'll be going in to take out this little town. We've eliminated something there. How's our troops doing? Damages on the destroyers, understandable. I think we have lost a few, but we may be able to rebuild them. We have the technology. So if something's deleted totally, question for fitting in the game and for just, you know, making it more difficult for myself. If something's totally deleted to a blueprint, should I have to take it back to the main base for it to get repaired? Or repair it with a specialised repair ship? I think that may be a tad too far. I think I'm going to have enough ruddy problems trying... Oh, that's a little interesting. There's obviously some... Didn't know that was all underneath there. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm going to have enough problems trying to do this campaign with Zeppelins, let alone giving myself problems like all ships go back to base for repairs. I think that might be a tad too far. Right, let's just speed up the game a little bit. I'm not sure why it's going so slow. So I think the destroyer group, they're down one destroyer. I've left it as a blueprint. Just as an interesting bit, if you try to heal it, it then can't get any height and has to go by the sea route. So to get over here, it would have to go around, which was a bit annoying for the fleet. So I was gonna bring it over to here as much as possible before trying to heal it, basically. I think I'll leave it in as a blueprint in the moment. Now we've got a Snapjaw. Let's have a look at Snapjaw. So 87, I think we can take that with our Blitz and 3 destroyers. I think that's a battle worthy of a write-up in the annals of the Zeppelin war. So yeah, I think we will get onto the Scout Zeppelin, where it's just about healed up as far as I can tell. Yeah, let's go for it. That lovely loud noise whenever I start up. And oh, he's trying to get a bit of height. He's a bit unbalanced when trying to get a bit of height, I think there. Let's see how we're doing. Snapjaw. I can't. I think he's. Take that off. I think. Oh, he's already gone into the water. Yeah, this is one of the ones. It doesn't really. It don't fly proper. Possibly the rotors need a bit of extra oomph or adjustment. It doesn't really fly. I remember in sea battles it tends to just end up being more boat than helicopter. Okay, we've got 1, 2. We got. Are you okay? Are you all right over there? You seem to be having a bit of a problem, sir. Are you not? You're not working right still. You seem to be not knowing which way's up. It's that way, by the way. Yeah, you got a problem. I thought you were repaired. Maybe you took damage on one side. We've got another one over here which seems to be taking a bit of damage. Maybe I spoke too soon with saying, oh, we should be able to take these, especially if you fly upside down. Luckily the Blitz is doing some damage, and we've got some torpedoes still coming in. 75% and 80, not good. That 80% damage there is not good. I'm not sure which one that is. Oops. But either way, still we've got some torpedoes doing damage. Let's just hope they can finish him off. He is moving now though. I can't quite tell what its damage is. No. Yeah, 2 went upside down. They must have lost some sort of control on one side, and the yaw system went all over the place. Normally, I think if they repair, they do self-right. I think, but yeah, obviously not quite. So they've still got buoyancy. Oh. We have finished it. Didn't see the end of it, but that's fine. I was more worried about my troops there. Right, let's pull them all out, and we need to heal you two up and get you out of this area, I think. So let's
listening.
Get you moving full speed.
Listening.
Although I can't help but try and get those resources. I must have the resources. They're building up quite a fleet here now. Marauder, Red Tuna. Looks like there's a grouper going in there. Patchwork, paddle gun. Yeah, there's quite a big group. So I think next session, I think I'm going to end it here. I think it's a good point with a victory. We have got a miner heading this way to take this, but they've built up quite a fleet here now. So as well as that patch, we have, let's see, we've got a patchwork, a pilferer, that could be problematic with its guns, the marauder, a red tuner, and I think there's a paddle gun up here somewhere. Paddle gun and the grouper. So he's building up a nice little fleet, which is nice to see the AI doing it. So I think I'm going to need a full group here, all three. So I think next turn I will start moving the oh, it's changed the name. Hang on a second. Right, it's now named correctly. I always dislike it when it's not named correctly. So I'm going to bring this in to attack from one direction, whilst my other two come round and attack from the other direction. Yeah, I think that will do as a job, as a group. We'll see how we do. This will be a big fight, and we got enough resources, so if we do lose, I can build stuff up. Hopefully, maybe. We've got we've got a fair bit of resources available, but I'm expecting to do reasonably here. The cruisers were quite good. I think with all of those destroyers, I think we can have a good, nice, big battle with lots of ships. Oh, are they on the move again? No, they're just grouping up. So the groupers going away, paddle go. Yeah, yep, that's the plan for next time. Any comments? As always, leave a note below. Comments are always good for me. I like having comments.
Listening.
Beneficial, as everyone knows. Let's start the rebuilding on that. It's always good to get comments from people. Any other changes you can think of, let me know. I don't think I'll change too much. Let's just
listening.
I'm doing things whilst talking. Always a bad idea, because then it interrupts the flow of what I was about to say. Because now I can't remember now. I was going to say something, but about leaving an idea. Can't remember what it was. So, as always, keep playing the game. See you next time, and have fun.